Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about inflation and how you can avoid the inflation trap. So before we begin, let's ask, what causes inflation? Now most economists agree it's to do with supply and demand. So the more money that's in the economy chasing the finite amount of products and services will actually cause increase in inflation. Now, interest rates have been low for the last 10 years, and with governments around the world handing out stimulus checks, this has created a flood of new money into the economy, therefore increasing inflation. So should you be concerned? Well, some economists argue that since the financial crisis, GDP growth has been relatively low, and therefore wages have actually been relatively low as well. So we shouldn't be that concerned about this new inflation. However, the pandemic has actually changed the situation because it's disrupted the global supply chains. So for instance, in the lumber market, we've seen an increase in lumber of 160%. Now this increase should have a knock-on effect in the housing and the office space. Also, we've seen an increase in the oil price, so we should see an increase in transportation costs. So with this new inflation, what are the 3 ways you can avoid this inflation trap? Number 1, invest in the stock market. In the US over the last 20 years, the inflation rate has been around 2.9%. However, during that same period, the stock market has delivered 10.3%. Number 2, value investing. Seemingly underpriced companies are less likely to have borrowed to fuel expansion. So when the interest rates rise, their borrowing costs won't be affected, and therefore they're more attractive, and their stock prices will increase. Number 3, inflation index bonds. These bonds actually rise with inflation, so you'll always get back what you put in, and the interest rates they pay are linked to inflation, so you won't lose any value. Okay guys, they've been my 3 top tips to how to avoid the inflation trap. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comments. Take care, see you next time.